Hi, my name is Brown Sugar,
And I'm Wenenji.
and we are Living Room. Today, we're gonna take you through our song Precious. We're gonna be breaking it down a little bit through the beat, the lyrics, and the vocals as well. It's all produced and made in this studio that you're here with us now. Wenenji is gonna go first with the beat.
Okay, so I made the first demo of this beat in June 2020 last year.
Lebaran.
Yeah. Like, just as a beat that people can listen to and enjoy. And then suddenly my brother started writing over it, and then it all. Yeah, the first thing I made was this. It's like a plucked instrument, but it's actually like a bass. You hear in the. I think the next thing that I did was the drums actually, and so all of these drums, five tracks of drums. I wanted to go like when I was making this beat, I wanted to make something a bit more fast paced, I guess. And since it's a very fast, I wanted to be a little more experimental with the rhythm, I guess.
You can see that it doesn't start on the one.
Yeah. I sort of purposely did that. And then I do the snare. The snare is sort of weird as well. And then there's this little clap in the background. You can't really hear it that much in the final song. And I'll go to the hi-hat. Now, the hi-hats are probably the most favorite track in this song. It's a loop actually. Shout out to Cymatics. Yeah. So let me just play the whole drums here on solo. Shout out to Cymatics.
It's all from Cymatics.
All from Cymatics.
The drums
all,
from
yeah, all the drums are from Cymatics. And then I move on to the bass. Very simple, very clean. And then I added the keys. I was just playing the chords from the pluck.
It's nice.
I don't think it's very nice. I like it. I had the idea of adding this snap to slow down the song a bit. Very simple snap, cymatics. Simple. And with the rest of the pluck and the bass, it sounds very groovy.
As the bass is now highlighted.
And then I added this lead sound. And it's an ambience sound, but I really liked the sound, and I think I had like a melody in mind. It sounds like this. It's quite a rough sound actually. And then finally we have the lead and the outro. It's just like a lead. It's actually like a lead legato instrument, I think. This is just freestyling.
Hey,
Yeah.
flex.
Thanks. Very simple, but it added a lot to the space, the wide spectrum of the song. And then the most funniest part, it's the sample before the first verse. basically, if I like make beats that I want to release for like SoundCloud or just like a beat, I usually would have like a sample or like a funny meme as like an audio for the beat. And the sample that I picked is a very well known meme in the meme community. It's from Flight Reacts, and it was a clip from one of his videos. He has some very weird moments, and I just sampled one of his moments here. Let me just play it.
Whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey.
But I think the cutout of the sample that I downloaded, it fits so well with the drop, and it just made the drop so much harder, at least for me. So let me just play it again. I want to appreciate it.
Whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey.
And so that's it. Very simple. It's one of the more easier songs to work on and to arrange as well for me.
I arranged it.
Well, I did a bit too.
Yeah, fine.
For us, I mean, sorry.
Yeah, because because as you said before, he wanted to put it on SoundCloud, so it was. And I think the first time you sent it, it was like 1:30.
Yeah.
Which is like, I'm the type to I prefer writing over fully made instrumentals already. Meaning, we sat down, and we arranged it like together. We shot ideas towards each other, and then we ended up landing on this one. This is kind of short, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, anyway, I think we can transition to kita tukeran. So once we arranged the beat together, we were able to start sort of imagining what the song was gonna sound like, and obviously as the writer, I have the control of what I wanted the song to be. I realized that if it was too long, we have a lot of. I mean, this is our first song, but you guys are gonna hear a lot more songs from us, and a lot of our songs are usually longer than this. Barely comes up to 2 minutes 40 seconds, so it's 2 minutes 38, which is really short for us, which was a challenge, I think, because like. I feel like with more time, personally, I get a little more chance to explore, how I want the song to go. But then I thought the beat was really, really, really good, and so I was like, okay, I have to, write something really nice over this. We're now looking at the recording file for Precious. Like with any other song, I always start with the chorus first. The chorus that you hear right now. Personally, I first came up with the word precious first. So with that in mind, I thought about that word, and then another thing that I like to do sometimes when I can't come up with any ideas for melodies and stuff, I try to imagine someone else singing it. So for this song specifically, I imagine the Korean rapper Changmo, and I imagine sort of him singing this. Obviously, his voice is really, really different compared to mine, but that led me to sort of birth this melody.
This Jakarta traffic got me in a bad mood. It's lagging, stopping my way to you. You send a message asking me where are you. My precious lady, just wait, I'll be right there with you.
Yeah. I recorded each line separately.
And then I put another layer where I pitched the vocal seven pitches up.
It's not exactly in key.
Not exactly in key. But the reason why I added those two layers is because I just wanted to make the chorus a bit more stronger, I guess. But even though it's really subtle, I think.
Right. And then he did the same for the second part of the chorus. Nothing really special there. Not much I can.
In hand, let him fidget in the AC. Just last week I was out, I was spacing. You're still so beautiful, it's crazy. Can't wait to spend all day with my precious lady. Hey,
Second verse is like that. So since the beat is sort of just loops and there's not much layers, as we just talked about, I felt that the melodies and the lyrics of the song needed to be as dynamic as possible.
I'm on the way right now, a little late, I hope you like my style. Take a little more time dressing up today, but I make sure what I wear makes you say wow.
Yeah, so that's pretty simple. I do remember, I think you told me to take a pause here.
Yeah.
Stop, take a little more time dressing up today. Wanna make sure what I wear makes you say wow.
I like one, it just sounded good, and then two, it also helped with like the breathing since here it's kind of ugly. It sounds kind of ugly by itself, but there's obviously auto tune and stuff like that.
I like when you call me handsome. I blush and then call you beautiful. You either look away or roll your eyes. Either way, it's so damn adorable. When your cheek on my shoulder, uncomfortable. It's where you're supposed to be. It's natural. When you play with my hair, I mess it all up. My heart blasts like a catapult.
So the main thing we hear, there's no melody. There's no tune. There's no note. I'm just rapping. So I took this technique from DPR Live, and I noticed that he does this a lot, where he sort of adds, even when he's rapping, he adds a layer of a lower octave of himself also rapping. So I did that too.
I like when you call me.
These both sound thin.
I like when you call me handsome. I blush and then call you beautiful.
Like they both sound thin. When you hear them apart, it sounds really thin, but then you put them together.
I like when you call me handsome. I blush and then call you beautiful.
There's like, they fill in the space that each other leaves. So I thought that was cool, and I had that idea even before recording. Even when I was writing, I had this idea already.
Adorable. When your cheek on my shoulder, uncomfortable. It's where you're supposed to be. It's natural. When you play with my hair, I mess it all up. My heart blasts like a catapult.
To be completely honest, I wanted to sing it higher than this. I want to go like blast, like
Catapult.
blast. That's blast. I actually wanted to go like blast, but then when we recorded it, it turned out okay. So it was like, okay, let's just keep it.
Our days don't go long enough, but I wrote about that already. I'm preparing the ammo right now.
But because the melody is lower, I was able to sing it in my chest voice.
Our days don't go long enough, but I wrote about that already. I'm preparing the ammo right now.
And then we have this sort of, and I got these hugs ready in the background, sort of just to transition us to the chorus.
Right now. Girl, you know I got these hooks ready. This Jakarta traffic.
I think later when we get the opportunity to perform it live, I'm going to, and then going to the second chorus. Again, going back to the dynamics. So I played around with the melodies and stuff. So for this one, it uses the same lyrics as in verse 1 to start verse 1. Well, I'm on the way right now. Using that word. It was actually the first title of the song. When I fully wrote the song, the title was about to be On the Way Right Now.
Precious lady, hey, I'm on the way right now. Whatever you're doing, I'm down. Make most of the time that you're around. We'll make this place our own little town, yeah.
So here, again, I use the higher and lower thing, but then what's interesting here is the higher melody becomes the sort of main melody. And the lower I use to fill out frequencies.
Right now. I'm down.
Yeah. Then.
Town, yeah. This got your home base, yeah. You want the key, yeah.
And then I flip it. So the melody goes from high to low.
Most of the time that you're around, we'll make this place our own little town, yeah. This got your home base, yeah. You hold the key, yeah.
So yeah, from high, low, and then we go to high again.
Yeah. I'll be the servant, the cook, and the waiter. You just stay there and be the queen. Cause that's what you are to me.
Yeah. And then I sort of kept the melody restricted in those few notes. But to keep it interesting, I harmonized this time.
Queen, cause that's what you are to me. I don't ever wanna leave. You got my heart set locked when I saw you dressed comfortably. You're my home and you know that. You got me down so bad. When you and I find just a spot, I realize stay over so bad.
Oh, there. Layer by layer. Yeah, I harmonized.
Cause that's what you are to me. I don't ever wanna leave.
Harmonized rapping is also something that I picked up from Changmo. That's a very Changmo thing. And then here again I use it's both harmony and an ad-lib.
You got me down so bad. When you and I find just a spot. Know that so bad.
It's just I felt like there was space that I could fill out, so I added that. I used harmony to fill out that, and then
when you and I find just a spot, I realize stay over so bad.
Here, I knew I wanted it to sort of end weird, So here, the melody here is.
When you went off on just a spot, I realized
I transition from singing to rapping, and then for this part, again using higher and
I
lower.
wanna stay over so bad.
But then I recorded the higher melody first, but then I told Ingmar, I was like, okay, I'm gonna record the lower melody, and then what we instead did was we made it. We pitched it down ourselves, and it sounded way better like this, and it adds to the texture of the song.
So bad. When you went off on just a spot, I realized stay over so bad. Jakarta traffic got me in a bad mood.
And then again, we use the higher lower technique, but sort of it's separated for the outro bridge thing.
Can't wait to spend all day with my precious lady. I'm on the way. You're the center of my each and every day.
The lyrics, "Where you at? I'm on the way," it sort of sounds like two people calling each other. So I told Ingmar specifically that okay, this needs to sound like a phone call. And it's the same lyrics. I just sang it twice. One is lower, one is higher. Oh well, the ending I sort of adjusted the melody a bit. So like,
every new day's a gift, and you're the gift today.
And then this when the song ends.
I'm on the way. Every new day's a gift, and you're the gift today.
Yeah, sort of go along with.
Every new day's a gift, and you're the gift today.
Yeah, I sort of finished that. Yeah. So this is we recorded upstairs in my room, mostly because our computer had a problem at that time, so we had to use our own laptops to record, which is fine. We learned to adapt, and when we finished the song, we obviously when we sent it to our manager, a lot of other people, the reaction was really good, but I actually didn't expect it because the song is really short. I thought like, okay, it passes by really quickly, and especially because we were preparing another song beside this, we were actually thinking about putting those two out together. It's gonna come out soon. Stuff and Precious were about to come out together. We planned for the two songs to come out together, and Precious sort of be like the intro track that was a bit shorter.
Honestly, whenever we finish a song like completely, like I didn't expect this to be like anything really. I mean, not to say that it's not gonna succeed or anything. I'm just like, we'll send it to people, send it to our managers, send it to everyone. Maybe they like it. If they like it, maybe we'll release it. Something.
Yeah.
And so I just keep my expectations a bit low, I guess. I didn't have very high expectations, but in the end, I still really, really liked the song, with everything, and it turned out very, very well. And I'm happy a lot of people enjoy it. So.
And you can now listen to the song on all your favorite streaming platforms. Watch the music video on our YouTube channel. Yeah, tell us what you guys think. If there's anything that you learned, maybe. Mungkin aja. And I think that's it from us.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Peace out.
Peace out.